Got the day off today, so I'm trying to match up some sheds I found last week with my brother-in-law. And I don't know if you can tell, it was pouring down rain on my day off, so that's fun. But what are you gonna do? You take a day off and it's shed season. It's time to go find some sheds. So I just realized what I did wrong, guys. Besides forgetting my rain pants and shed hunting in the rain, I forgot to put on $500 to $600 worth of camo today. If you watched any other YouTube videos about shed hunting, you should know if you don't wear $500 to $700 worth of camo, you're not going to find any sheds. It's just a fact. That's how it goes. So trying to get out of the wind. So that's a downer. Another downer, like I said, no rain pants. That sucks. And lots of rain, wet stuff coming out of the sky. No fun. I have a pretty good idea of where this buck should have shed. There's some wind. Give me a second. Anytime now. I got a pretty good idea of where this buck shed at. We found one side. Santa Claus shit. We found one side last weekend, and we found one side of another buck I'd watched after the season last weekend. So I'm just back up here. We kind of grid this area, and then my brother-in-law and sister came back in here and kind of loosely grid this lower area. I'm just trying to eliminate this area today. And then I'm gonna go up over into what I like to call the devil's asshole and try to find some sheds down in that steep son of a bitch. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't get it. I've been shed hunting, I don't know, I'm 26 years old. I've been shedding let's say I've been shed hunting for like 15 years. I don't get it. You can't eat a shed. You know, you can't make soup out of a shed. You can't make a steak out of a shed. And then you come out here and it's pouring down rain, right? Your day off, you can go match up some sheds that you found the weekend before. Super cool idea. And your brother-in-law tells you, you're an idiot. It's gonna rain all day tomorrow, and you're like, nah. Nah, bro. I'm shedicated. That's got to be a word in the dictionary by now, shedicated. I'm shedicated, bro. I'm gonna go find me some sheds. And then you get out here and you start realizing that he might be smarter than you because it's fucking cold and it's raining really hard. It's pretty windy. Walked like 4 miles, haven't seen a shed. But shedication, that's a big deal. Shedication. Take that to the bank. You can't eat the sheds. And in my state, you can't sell the sheds. Okay? But they look cool on your wall. They do look cool on your wall. Guys, if you have a brother-in-law or anybody, really, for that matter, there's a pretty good chance he's smarter than you, or she is smarter than you. Just go ahead and listen to him, Also, if you have like a, really expensive rain jacket and some waterproof, real nice rain pants, and you're going out in the rain, it's probably a good idea to bring both the rain jacket and the rain pants. Write that down. That's gonna help you in the long run, because these aren't rainproof pants, these are just pants, and just write that down. Well, I found a shed, and I gotta say, it's big. Guys, that if I find the other side of that and I get it scored, that's gonna be, high 60s. That's a high 60s forking horn set right there. You know? Hold on, I haven't disturbed it yet. Let me pick it up. Look at that. Shedicated. Big stuff. You know? 60-incher. Dope. You guys, shed hunting isn't always about, you know, finding the biggest sheds or, you know, or being out in the wild. It's about spending time with your family and your friends, you know. You just got to build bonds with your family and your friends, and you come out here and you... Never mind, guys. I forgot. I'm out here by myself today. My bad. Just found another one. They're progressively getting bigger. Slowly, progressively getting bigger. And not by much, you know. Another giant. You know. I might spend 6 or 7 hours today trying to find the other side of this beast. We'll see what happens. Guys, I just like to go straight past what I like to call Brown Town. Just dive straight into White City. So everything I found today has been white, and everything I found today hasn't been all that big. I think I just found a match to a little 3-point shed I found earlier. It's not very big, it's a little 4. But it looks like the same shape and frame from this 3-point side I found earlier. I'm going to unload my pack here in a second to see if it matches. It'd be kind of cool. But it finally stopped raining today. Now it's just windy. But we're starting to get onto them, so I'll keep you updated. Alright. Finally found one. A decent one. Looks a lot like a buck I've been looking for, but probably last year's shed is a little bigger. Big front fork. Little kicker right there on the back. Pretty cool little buck. That's what he looks like on a Tenzing 4500. He's pretty good size. Pretty good bases on him. That's what we're up here for. I wish he was brown, but what are you gonna do? Probably leave it here. No, I won't. That was stupid. Well, I just found a first. I was walking through this little gap right here and found an old, looks like an old Daisy pump BB gun. There's parts of it scattered all over the place. Never found that before. Yeah, it is an old Daisy Power Max. Now we're talking, guys. We just came up over the top and literally almost just stepped on the shed. And it's a pretty good one. real tall. I might actually have the brown from this buck from this year. I actually think, I'm almost positive it's the brown from this buck from this year. If it is, I'll put a picture of it on the video, let you guys see it. Sorry guys, I just got a little bit ahead of myself. I found 3 sheds within about 50 yards of each other. 2 of which I'm thinking are a set, one of which I think is last year's horn that I'm up here trying to find. This year's set of we have one of his browns, we're looking for the other one. But I'm starting to pick up some sheds now. We're starting to get in some big ones. Everything's last year's or the year before, but I'm starting to find some good sheds now. I just came over this little hill right here and found 3 all within 50 yards, 2 of which I'm thinking are a set. I'll look at them closer. I'm just gonna keep going for now. The weather's starting to pick back up. I gotta get back towards my truck, but I'm gonna just keep gridding this area all the way back to my truck, and I think I'll probably find quite a few more here. Seems to be the spot from last year. We'll see what happens. I'm about 100 yards from where I just found that stack of 3. Just straight back over here, and I just came up on this little 4-point. Still another white, no browns today. But I must have just found where they were dropping them last year. They all look like last year's sheds. This one looks like 2 years ago. A little chalky. I'll probably still grab it, but we're getting into them now. Finally found a brown. For a second, I thought it might have been the buck I was after. Pretty tall. It's just a big forking horn, but it's this year's. Pretty big, or tall anyways. Still haven't found the one I'm here for, but we'll see what happens. That wraps up today. Found a couple decent sheds today. Was able to confirm that 3-point shed with the drop tine that's broken off. That's actually a shed from the buck I was up here trying to find. So I kind of found it. A couple years old, pretty cool though. Find one from him, even though it's not this year's. I'll post a picture of that later today on my Instagram of that horn next to this year's brown, so you guys can check it out. But I got to get down the hill. It's too nice now, anyways. I mean, sun's out. It's too nice to shed hunt, really. Nobody wants to shed hunt when it's sunny. It's like a windy, rainy day type thing. But I got to get down the hill and help my brother-in-law do some stuff this afternoon. So we'll probably be out. We won't. There's some suicidal cows in front of me here. We won't stop looking for that shed anytime soon, I'm sure. Until this grass starts to grow a little taller, we'll probably be out here every time we get a chance. So I'll post maybe I'll make another video later on. Hopefully we find it. But my next video will probably have my brother-in-law in it, I imagine. And I'm hoping one side or the other to either the big 5-point I'm looking for, or the big 3-point with the drop tine. Maybe we'll find his other, one of the browns, the other brown from one of those 2 bucks. We'll see if we can get lucky. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. It started off pretty boring for me, but hopefully it wasn't too boring. Found a couple of decent ones, so hopefully that was semi-entertaining for you. If anything else, you can laugh at me for forgetting my rain pants on a day it was supposed to monsoon. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Have fun out there.